You avoid sugar, you eat normal and healthy food, then why does your blood sugar still goes up? That moment you did everything right, but the numbers didn't make sense. That's where people get confused. I'm going to show you something that changed my life drastically, and it's not complicated. You will look at your plate and in 5 seconds you know exactly what's going to happen to your blood sugar. No counting, no apps, no confusion. Just clarity. Let me show you. Let's start with something simple. Rice. You eat rice and what happens? Your body breaks it down and it turns into sugar. More precisely, glucose. That's why your blood sugar goes up. Not because rice is something bad, because that's what rice does. Now look at chicken. You eat chicken and what happens? Your body breaks it down, but it doesn't turn into sugar. It stays as protein. That's why chicken doesn't raise your blood sugar. Two completely different outcomes. And here's what nobody told me for years. Most food falls into one of 3 functional categories when it comes to your blood sugar. And once you see those categories, everything makes sense. Category 1 is animal foods. Meat, fish, eggs or cheese. These don't turn into sugar. They stabilize your blood sugar. That's why after eating them, you feel steady and calm and not shaky. Category 2, sugar-producing foods. Bread, rice, pasta, potatoes, also fruits, beans and lentils. These all turn into sugar in your body. And here's something that helped me a lot. If a word ends with O's, it is sugar. Glucose, fructose, lactose. Once it's in your blood, sugar is sugar. That's why an apple is healthy and still raises your blood sugar. Both can be true. Category 3 is vegetables. Mostly green vegetables, non-sweet vegetables. Spinach, broccoli, lettuce, cucumber, they have high fiber and low sugar. They don't raise your blood sugar much. They slow everything else down. Some vegetables like carrots have a bit more sugar. But compared to bread or rice, that effect is much smaller. So, here's what you need to remember. Animal foods stabilize. Sugar-producing foods raise. Vegetables slow things down and buffer. That's it. 3 categories. You can write this down and put it on your fridge. And now I show you how to use this on your plate. You don't need a scale, you don't need an app. You just use your hand. 1 palm of protein, that's your animal foods. Chicken, fish or eggs. 1 cupped hand of carbs, that's your sugar-producing foods. Rice, bread, potatoes or pasta. The rest of the plate is vegetables. That's it. If you build your plate like this, your blood sugar won't spike too high. And this alone changes a lot. Now, I'll be honest with you. For a long time, I didn't want to look at this. I knew I had diabetes and I hoped it would just stay manageable on its own. But not looking at it didn't make it go away. It kept me tired, frustrated and honestly annoyed at my own numbers. At some point, I was just done with that. I knew high blood sugar wasn't good for me. I knew it affected my energy, my mood, my long-term health. So instead of ignoring it, I started getting curious. And this model, this is what finally made food make sense. So why this matters? Because once you see this, food stops being confusing. You will look at your plate and you see rice, chicken or vegetables, and you already know what each part does. No guessing, no surprise spikes, just clarity. And the better you understand your body, the better you feel in it, I promise. Now, this model shows you what you're eating, but when you eat it, changes everything. Carbs before training versus carbs before bed, completely different outcomes. If you want to understand how timing, movement and structure work together, especially for HbA1c, I break that full system down in another video. This one is about clarity and that one is about integration. Link is in the description. One more thing I want to mention. How processed is the food? A potato has 1 ingredient. A yogurt can have 10. The more ingredients a food has, the harder it is to predict what it will do to your blood sugar. Start flipping packages and read the ingredient list. You start seeing ingredients you never noticed before. For now, fewer ingredients means more predictable. And here's a mini practice if you want to try some of this at home. Take the notes from your fridge. Look at your next meal. Which category dominates? Use the hand rule. 1 palm of protein, 1 cupped hand of carbs, and the rest vegetables. You eat, measure if you want, or just notice how you feel. No judging, no panic, just pure information. And don't worry, you don't need to master this in a week. Over time, this becomes automatic. You will see your plate and you already know how your body will react. Food stops being confusing and your blood sugar stops feeling random. I really hope this made things clearer for you. You're not broken because of diabetes. You were just missing a simple way to see food. We keep building this together, step by step. So if this resonates with you, let's stay connected. Sometimes we talk about diabetes, sometimes food, timing and movement, sometimes just structure, routines, or just how to live with all of this without feeling like you're constantly managing something. It's all connected anyway. And if you have questions or something specific you're struggling with, tell me. I read everything. See you in the next one. Ciao.